Hey, what's happening, Archons? Guess what? It's time for some more unboxing, and boom, on to my second box. So, let's get it started here. I've gone through my first one. I had two decks that I use for a Would You Rather episode of YouTube unboxing that I actually decided to get from an LGS. Yeah, so even though I bought two boxes, I still want to support also my local, because I got my two boxes not from my local scene. And I think it's still important to support your LGS, so I'm still supporting them, buying a couple decks and whatnot from them. I have a starter box coming my way soon, which I actually kind of want to unbox and look at. I do Would You Rather with both of those. So what do we have in here, though? First off, we have a Markle Abry, the Mutant of the College. Ooh. With Logos, Dis, and Untamed. Okay. Three houses I very much do like in this set. Logos, Dis, and Untamed. Alright. Get that glare out of here. Sorry, my lights are aggressive, but they do good work. Okay, so let's throw the Archon card here in the center. And let's take a look at the treasures that we have here. First up, we have Imp Spectre. Two Imp Spectres. Infernus, very nice. Markadis, one of my favorite new cards. Two Markadis, like it. Mindfire with the draw bonus. Snarette. Waking Nightmare, alright. Anguish, love Anguish. Two Anguishes, love it even more. Whale of the Damned. Destroy a creature with no bonus icons, very cool. And then the Pale Star. I have not seen this one before, and it's got a draw pip. It says, destroy the Pale Star for the remainder of the turn. Each creature is considered to have 1 power and 0 armor. Very interesting. Now on to Logos. We have Bot Booked In ×2. Infomorph. Munchling. Standardized Testing, very nice. Two Standardized Testings. Titan Engineer. Bouncing Death Quark. Discombobulator. Professor Torado. Two Professor Torados. Redacted with a capture bonus. And then on to Untamed with a Demo Beast. Dark Fairy. Flumph with a capture. Lost in the Woods, always a sight to see. Niffle Ape. Rapid Evolution. Commune. Lodon. Trimble. Vault's Blessing. Wild Spirit. And Ritual of the Hunt. I feel like there wasn't a ton of creatures in this one. So let's count Ember Pips first. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 pips. That's not too bad. Oh, maybe there were more creatures than I realized. So we got, for creatures, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So yeah, respectable. Now, what do we got for... actually, I'm curious about mutant creatures in this one. So we got 1 mutant, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 mutants. That's a good number, especially with those Torados. I like that. Now let's take a look at Ember Control. So, we got 1, Oh, that's also good with this one. So we got 1, 2. This kind of counts. 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, and I forgot to count something over here. 9, 10. So we got 10 cards that provide some sort of Ember control, which I love. And now let's look for creature control. We got one. This kind of counts, but not really. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess this counts. 5. We're going to come back to that one. 6. 6. So we got 6 things. That's not amazing, but not terrible. Now, I want to come back to that Omni. So where am I going to want to... So these all gain skirmish. Does it say each creature? I got to read this. So I'm thinking about the Pale Star here. Each creature is constructed of 1 power and 0 armor. Okay, so how that would work really well is if Trimble was out and I could activate wherever most of my mutants were, so they have that skirmish ability to just swing into things. Because I don't... What would be really cool is to have the Pale Star with a Dark Minion so that you could... Oh, I'm just realizing a whole bunch of things. Pale Star with a Dark Minion so that you could basically... Oh man, my mind's just starting to go overload here. Pale Star with a Dark Minion, and then you could just wipe the board. But I'm also realizing if it has damage on it already, bigger creatures, and you suddenly crack that, you're also basically going to make anything with damage suddenly die. And then there's the fact that they're standardized testings. So if everything has 1, then I guess it's just the +1 power counters that could exist that will make everything change. Because that will be the one thing that alters it. Yeah, so that's really interesting. I like this card. I'm very excited to play with this card. Yes, I'm very excited to play with this card. Having the ritual is really nice. There seems to be some ways to go in between houses. The creature count here, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 creatures only in Untamed, which is not great, but also good if you don't want to call it again and you can ritual the hunt. I'm also liking the Redacted, getting that out early, although there is more artifact control in this set. Titan Engineer is cool. Now, what's the creature distribution here? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. That's good. And here we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, not too bad. So yeah, I'm liking this. This is cool. We got some good disruption here, I think, as well. Yeah, this, unfortunately, the Lodon, I think, is not going to work great, but, I mean, there are some choice creatures in here that you may want to get back, like Demo Beast, Dark Fairy, potentially, maybe even Flumph, where you can just basically use Lodon to put those back into your deck if you so desire. And I also think that the mutant count is good in this, so that's also bonus. Was there ways to put ping damage? No, I'd like the double market disc for some disruption, Imp Spectre for some disruption, Mindfire adds some more disruption, and I'm not sure I counted this when I did the Ember control, so that puts 1 more. What else we got for some cool disruption here? Discombobulator is, I guess, a kind of disruption. So yeah, I like this deck. I think this is a really solid deck. If you got this in sealed, I think you would have a lot of fun and you'd do quite well. It just has a lot of ways that I think it interacts well with itself. And the star with the standardized testings, I think, is a really neat thing to have. So I'm very content with this deck. I like it. I think it's pretty freaking cool. I'm very excited to jam the Pale Star and see how that plays out. So stay tuned for that. I will most likely... And by most likely, I mean most definitely, without a doubt, be jamming this. on a streaming day. So hope you have enjoyed this video. As always, may your ember never be stolen and your keys forged properly. Have a good one.